Republic of Armenia, His Excellency Edvard Nalbandyan. Please take his floor with you.
Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the Ukrainian chairmanship for hosting the Ministerial Council meeting. Being committed to the strategic objectives of the Organization of the Black Sea Economic Cooperation, Armenia reiterates its support to the economic-oriented agenda of the organization aimed at the enhancement of the mutual regional cooperation, which derives from the statutory objectives and the very essence of the BSEC. It goes without saying that strengthening the effectiveness of BSEC depends on the commitment of its member states to act in this spirit. The same approaches should be in the core of the reform processes of the BSEC, which does not mean rewriting the essence of the organization. It is our conviction that at this stage, BSEC needs practical and realistic measures towards carrying out its main mission. We believe that the organization is able to enhance its effectiveness through strict fulfillment of resolutions and decisions approved by the Council of Ministers. Therefore, during the chairmanship, we will concentrate on the implementation of the commitments and will focus on the substance of our activities. Persistent attempts by some member states to politicize the activities of the BSEC not only affect the multilateral economic cooperation in the region, but also the very foundations of the organization. Its basic objectives and question the credibility of the BSEC as an effective regional economic organization. Mr. Chairman, Armenia attaches special importance to its chairmanship of the organization, and within the next 6 months, in the capacity of the chairman in office, will lead the organization with a focus on enhancement of the economic cooperation in the BSEC region, mainstreaming the project-targeted agenda through the existing structures. Armenia has a considerable potential in the field of information technologies, and being a hub for software development as the chairman in office and as the coordinator of the BSEC ICT working group, will focus on its efforts on result-oriented collaboration in the fields of information and communication technologies, science, technology, and innovations. A few days ago, Armenia also assumed the chairmanship of the Ministerial Conference of the International Organization of La Francophonie, which unites 84 countries, including member states of the BSEC, and will have the honor of hosting its summit next October in Yerevan. We intend to organize in its framework a business forum of the Francophone area and would like to draw the attention of the business circles of BSEC to this event. The Francophonie numérique will be one of the main topics of the upcoming summit in Yerevan. I would like also to mention that Armenia will host in 2019 the World Congress on Information Technologies. On November 24th, Armenia signed a comprehensive and enhanced partnership agreement with the European Union. Being an active member of the Eurasian Economic Union, Armenia develops its relations also with other integration formats. We hope that such pragmatic and result-oriented dialogue will be the driving force of the economic cooperation that will make full use of the possibilities provided by the integration frameworks, including in the BSEC region. Ladies and gentlemen, we are convinced that the productive interaction with the BSEC-related bodies, observers, and sectoral dialogue partners is very important. In this regard, I would like to stress that some unreasonable attempts within the BSEC Parliamentary Assembly to engage in activities separate from the organization under the cover of reforms are in contradiction of the organization's charter, PubSec objectives, and rules of procedure, affect the integrity of our organization. The Parliamentary Assembly has to support the core goals of the organization rather than to engage in parallel endeavors independently from the BSEC activities. Ladies and gentlemen, we are convinced that an inclusive regional cooperation remains the main prerequisites for the development of the regional cooperation and economic connectivity. Armenia will rely during its upcoming chairmanship on the joint efforts aimed at achieving the results that we all aspire for. I can assure you that Armenia is fully committed to that decent goal. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.